Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn how to read data from a user in x86 assembly language. And we are going to use Irvine built-in library functions. And what are those functions? These are the functions that we are going to use. If you carefully observe them, these are all of them are read functions. That is why they are supposed to read from the user. But what is difference? Decimal, int for integer, chr for character, x for hex. That means they are going to read in different number system. For example, if we want to read some unsigned decimal number, then read decimal is used. For signed numbers, we should be using read integer. And if we are going to read a character, then we should be using read character. And if number is going to be in hexadecimal format, then we will be using read hex. And these are the register where you will receive the value that you are going to read from the user. So registers are all accumulator. EAX means extended accumulator. So all of them are accumulator except this one. This is just 8-bit accumulator. That is why only the lower portion of the A register is used, which is AL. Okay, because character read character command is going to read only 8-bit. That means only 8-bit location should be there, and that is AL. So how these functions work, for example, I have a number which is entered from a user is, let's say, -1. So -1 is an integer. So this this is going to be a read from read integer. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write call read int. And as a result, where this result will go to, this should be stored in AX or accumulator or extended accumulator -1. So as a result of this command, this result, the value entered from the user will be stored in extended accumulator. Similarly, for example, if user enter 5, so I can simply use call read decimal. So this value 5 will be stored where? In standard accumulator 5. Similarly, if the user enters some hexadecimal number, let's say A05F, so we know that this is an hexadecimal number, and for that purpose, we will be using call read hex. So what's gonna happen? EAX, which is standard accumulator, is going to become A05F. That means number has been stored from the user and into a register. Similarly, if user enters some alphabet, let's say A or B or C or L or M or any alphabet, so we know that user is entering a character now. So we are supposed to use what? Let's say letter M is entered, so we will be using call read character. So what is going to happen? AL will have ASCII of M. So whatever the ASCII code of M will be stored in as a result of this instruction into AL register. So that's how one can read a value from a user side, and we can use different versions of read function like decimal, integer, character, depending upon the data which is going to be entered from the user side. So I hope you have understand this read functions, which are built-in Irvine library functions. And still, if you have any confusion, you can post your queries in comment section. Thank you so much for listening.